I've been in hotel and leisure, hotel mostly, real estate development for a long time, worked for Hilton, Meridian, and then Lazard in investment banking, and afterwards for 10 years with Invesco, where I launched hotel and leisure activities and funds, and now since 6 years running Internos hotel and leisure division, which I created. We have now 600 million investments, mostly for German pension funds, insurance companies. We cover core to value add, even sometimes opportunistic investments. And which side of the debate I'm on, I have no idea yet. But
no, that's fine, that's good.
So Internos Global is basically now a group of, was founded by Josh Short and Andrew Thornton in 2008. We have now 100 employees, 8 offices, 3.5 billion under management, and we have our head office here in Mayfair.
Great, Rick.
Rick Kirkbride, of course, Paul Hastings. I'm from the Los Angeles office. I've been doing basically nothing other than acquisition, development, finance of hotels and resorts for, I can't friggin' believe it, 28 years. But it's been a great practice. I came to Paul Hastings 20 years ago and started this practice group. We now have people, of course, throughout the United States, Asia, and Europe that are all focused on hospitality, primarily represent developers, private equity clients, and a couple operators. But as you know, David and his team here in London have been very, very successful. We've got some great clients, great relationships. Very happy to have you this morning and happy to answer any questions at the end.
Great, thanks. Andreas.
Yes, I'm Andreas Löcher, heading the hotel investment team at Uni Investment. Uni Investment is a company backed by the cooperative banks. We've got various funds, retail funds, open-ended funds, as well as funds with institutional investor background. We've got at the moment 8 different funds who have an interest in hotel assets. We have an entire exposure of 60 hotels, all in all. And we have a team of 7, which is just caring and taking care about acquisitions. And we've done, an acquisition pipeline of around 800 million euros for the last 12 months, and looking for more deals in the near future. We're actually regulated by the so-called German Investment Act, so we can only do lease agreements, which sometimes is challenging, but on the other hand, we now have managed to enter into the US with 2 acquisitions in Chicago and Boston under a lease agreement, and we are intending to do more also in the US as well as in Europe.
Great, thank you. Eric.
Yeah, hi, my name is Eric Jacobs. My experience is predominantly in the hotel investment area on the principal side. I worked for a number of years at Morgan Stanley, where I was more focusing on the opportunistic side of the spectrum, and then spent a good number of years at Invesco, looking more at the institutional side of the investment business. I've now very recently set up a platform which essentially is representing an Asian-based investor that is looking to expand its exposure into Europe, predominantly looking at kind of asset acquisitions and kind of core locations, but also looking increasingly to try and do some corporate, call it M&A activity, to really back some growth platforms to get more exposure in that way as well.
Great, thank you. Keith.
Keith Evans, Vice President at Starwood Capital, looking after our acquisitions across Europe in the hotel sector, and looking forward to the debate.
Good, Dirk.
Dirk Bakker, Head of Europe, Middle East, Africa Hotels for Colliers, a team that now spans about 100 people in the region. We have main offices, hotel offices in Dubai, in the Middle East, where we, in Milan, in London, Amsterdam, and Berlin, those are our key offices. Just about to open another office in Paris for hotels. Company has 16,000 employees. Colliers is a large growing company, double-digit growth in the last 5 years, year on year going, and the hotel sector is one of the major focuses for the company going forward.